Well, as you can probably tell, I'm not in La Caleta. How's the sound today, guys? Let's have a quick look. Evening all. Okay, I gotta wait 30 seconds. You hear it. So as you can see, I'm not in La Caleta. I am in my village because I had stuff to do in Taos and I wouldn't have made it. So I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll go to the village on a Monday. I hope you can all hear me with my mascarilla on. Mascarilla, there you go. Just think of a mass and a gorilla, and that's what it is, mascarilla. It's with a C, like, but nobody can tell you saying C instead of G. Done trucking. Hi, Tim, says Jill. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, Tim and Christina. Christina might be joining us, but not live. Well, she will be live, but not with me, because she stayed at home again on Monday. It's Stay Home Monday. 60 people watching. You look behind. The weather's not that good. It's sort of cloudy, isn't it? But that's up on the mountain. If we take a look at the front here, I'm down by the roundabout, and the roundabout is like a what's it called behind it? A hotel. A hotel. I'll show you where I live. I live up there in that's up there. It's the sandy coloured one. Now we're going to go across the road, looking both ways. Actually, we've only got to look left on this side, but we've got to look right on the other side. So that's right. There we go. Main shots, yes. Okay. So we got the Blue Sea at the back there, hotel, and we got the Tropical Park here. So we'll walk up by Tropical Park. I'm glad I didn't go to La Caleta. I don't think I could have done this for half an hour. It's heavy. I'll show you the setup in a minute. So this is the old New Merlin. What the Merlin's doing. Look up for the things. What the Merlin's doing is, well, there's a place around here we can go. Big dog. Woof woof. My dad used to have German Shepherds. German Shepherds. I can't see any of your comments at the moment because the sun's too bright. I'll just show you this. What they're doing is they've gutted this place and they're going to turn it into a 4-star hotel, which sounds good to me. We got, hi Simon, Tim, skies look a bit dark. They are, yes. How's me crackling today? Crackling, Rosie, get on board. I'd like to thank Ian for doing the analysis on that one. And we think we found the problem. And it's when you have somebody without earphones, it doesn't start straight away. The feedback gradually gets worse. And then the echo cancellation in my starts cutting me out because it can hear me. So that's the biggest problem, really. So the clouds do look a bit angry, but down Las Americas, Los Cristianos way, we've got a nice bit of sun still. And we'll go down and look at the sunset. Where am I looking? Okay, there. I can put this down. So I'm on a monopod here, which I can show you guys. So we got a monopod down here. Let's put me here and turn this camera around. Camera settings, back camera. There you go. Done. Okay, so now you can see me now. So what we got this monopod here, which comes up like that. Oops. Monopod here comes up like that. And then I got the iPad connected here, which you can all see. And on top of that, I got where the phone is. And I got Data Daz up here doing all the data for me. Thank you very much, Data Daz. Don't forget, if you come into the Canary Islands, to go to Data Daz. And You can grab a phone, cost you a tenner for the month on the small plan. And what you can do then, turn this back. Don't want to look at their bums. There we go. Okay, yeah, so what Data Daz does is he gives you a lobster card. You get a local, what's it called, a local number. And when you go back, let's say you only come for a week, but you pay for the month. When you go back to Britain, you stop it. Then when you come back later in the year or the next year, you got 3 weeks left. Cool. I'm holding this up high, so it's off the ground. I'm going to bend this down a bit. There you go. So here we are coming down the main street, and that place is shut, which is the Nebula on Monday. The one above it's open. I didn't realise it was, but it is. And behind it, El Rincon Corrillo. And that's not open today. I know that's not open today. So I'm going to cross the road, and then we'll walk down to the front, and we can have a look at the things, and I can read some of your stuff. Hi Tim, everyone, just joining you. Good. Lots of fun stuff. Carry on, Tim. Okay, hi Tim and all. Data Daz. Data Daz with 2 A's. D-A-A-T-A. Data Daz. Cheers. You know. I can't do the accent. So what we got over here is 2 bars. One of them shut down forever. Probably won't open again. The bank owns it, I think. That's the buzzing bar at the back there. And Taya, which means the workshop. Now the workshop is owned by French people, I think. And I don't know when he opens, but he's not open on a Monday. And sometimes he's never open, but there you go. But that's El Taya. So we got Eclipse next to the Nevada Electronics. It's over there. And we're going to cross now. We're plenty of parking space here, but they always to park there for some reason. Just in front of the... Oh, he's gone now. Afternoon, lads. And lasses. Oh, this is a lovely walk. I need to walk more because this is, what's it called? LEDERHOSEN update. And I went out Friday, did the live from Little Germany, and of course we had a steak afterwards. Thank you very much, everybody, by the way. That was lovely. And yeah, I put on a kilo at the weekend, but I've been getting it off all weekend with light meals. Well, if you look down here, there's a load of steps down here. I hope the wind isn't grabbing you now. Let me put the wind thing in. Here we go. Right. On my shirt now. No. When I tried this on before, it was all right because I didn't have my backpack on. Okay. So my backpack's going to get in the way now. Damn. Bear with me, guys. I'll give you a nice sunset whilst I'm doing this. I'll even turn it so there you go, so it's straight. Right, so let's do this proper. There you go. No, it's still not going to work. Let me put you inside here. Should be perfect now. So let me know if the sound's all right now, kids. Hey up, Downing Street. Conference went on. Put it on your collar. Yeah, no. If it's out in the wind, it'll blow. Because silly me, I didn't get my dead cat out today. So we'll walk down here. Sunshine Restaurant. This has been closed for a while now, since the last lockdown before Christmas. But up here, there's a couple of bars open. There's obviously the Monte Cristo and Indian Masala, which is where I might end up actually, which I did last Monday. Masala. And then right in the corner there is the tree horseshoes. The tree horseshoes. Now we got the supermarket. No, 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 no. So this is a great place to park if you can find a spot. But what usually happens is some of the big trucks like this one here park over the pavement, and that gives people with children's buggies and wheelchair drivers a bit of a problem. But yeah, you never know. See what happens. So we're coming down to Casa Maria, Maria's house. And over the corner there is the Albatross. And the restaurant there is actually called the Italian Corner, which used to be right in the corner over there next to Perla Grease, but they moved when this place shut. So that's quite nice. This is the Casa Maria. Hola, ¿qué tal? Quizás tomamos una cerveza, ¿eh? 5 minutos. 5 minutos. I might come back here and have a quick beer. Alcohol free, of course. So this is new. This is Steak 21. Can you see that? Steak 21. Now, since it's been 4 different restaurants, so it might have a curse, but let's see if the steak restaurant does well. Before that, it was a Pieta Pizza, little pizzeria. Don't want pizzeria. And this is Cebo, which is also open. It's a French restaurant, or Belgian, I'm not sure which, but they speak French. And right next to it is Shangri-La, which is known as, I think, as the Sunshine, who are also closed, Chinese, and Romantica, which is also closed, which is also owned by the Chinese. So I think what they may have done is cut their losses for the winter and decided that's it. Now, whew, it's hard to carry this, I tell you. Let's look what we're doing. Right. Hi, Shelley. That's Henry Vlogcast. Hey, Rick, thanks for coming on board. Sorry I missed all yours today. I had loads to do. But I do watch late at night. Anytime, you know, see if anybody else is on. Tree Lane. The usual suspects. Still occasional interference. I'm just making sure I get everything plugged in there. There you go. It could be the wind interference. Sound good, somebody said. I'll take that. Give him a chance at least he's trying something different. Oh, is somebody giving me jip? Don't worry. The people who give me jip, I've noticed, don't have any videos up. So don't knock it if you don't do it. And if you're one of those people that go, I know what I like, I don't have to do it, you're wrong. You do have to do it, then you know how hard it is. Anyway, I actually got a troll the other day in the comments, and it ended up being positive. So if you're watching Bed Warmer or something, I can't remember what it's called. Warmer, that's it, Bench Warmer. He was saying it was boring. So what I'm doing now is a little bit different. Walking around the village, showing you around Tenerife. Have a fantastic sunset here, which we won't be able to get because I don't have any things on my camera. What's it called? I don't have one of those filters on my camera, an ND filter. Make sure I'm not tripping over something. A little bit of mist in the air, but I don't think it's a full-blown Kalima. The kiddies playground. And this is Pearly Grey, fantastic hotel, owned by the brother of a friend of mine, who actually interviewed South African. Oh, John Dale Beckley. Here we go. We're coming down, we're coming down, we're coming down. Yeah, that's good. You're never boring, Tim. Oh, thank you very much. There's always something going on, right? Let's have a look quick at the things. New comments. That's where Tim did his filming for Tim X3. That's it. This is the place where I actually did the where I was on it 3 times. I was actually on it once, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I'll point to that. Just a minute. Yeah, I'll point to that up here later. If you're watching on catch up, there's probably a thing up here. In fact, I pointed a few times on the Friday one, and I haven't put the bloody things in yet. Not allowed to say that. I'm just going to take this down for a minute because there's nobody around. Here we go. Get Dan to sort your sound out, Tim. Is the same interference as before. Game on town and that gets interference. Let's see if everybody else gets interference. Hello, Tim. Remember us from the pub. Scottish family had a beer. All isolating. The missus has tested positive. Oh dear, John. Okay. What a shame. Gary Thompson, Heinrich. And Elton, love seeing you walk around showing different areas, Tim. It's the same area. But I'm going to go further. What I was going to do is on Monday, because I need to walk more, I decided to go and what's the word? The Maritime Way playlist, which is one that I did 2 or 3 years ago, and I'll put that up here as well. The Maritime Walkway playlist was a walk 9 months from Los Cristianos, the very far end, to La Caleta and beyond. And so if you go to that playlist, which is up here, you can watch hours. Now, some of the films are sort of in the middle of something else. So it starts off with me on the deck with the wife, or we're having breakfast or something, but then it goes into the film afterwards. So each one of those on the playlist does have a point in it that you can scrub to. What I might do is actually go into the comments and pin a comment with the time that you just have to click the time code, and it'll take you to the very beginning of thematic stuff. So that'd be good. So what I'm going to do is update that and walk backwards. Not walking backwards, but, you know, go from La Caleta down to Los Cristianos now. And do that over the next months, which will take us up to nearly Christmas. And by then, I should be able to get into my leather pants. Coolo doodle. Okay, let's go and get a seat somewhere, and I can take this off and sort my mic out. Okay, if you can hear interference now, it's probably the wind. Christina's actually there. She can hear us, and we're going to bring her on while she's here, because I know she's busy. I'm going to add to stream. Hello, Chris. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
All the time. Hello.
Hello, everybody. Oh, I can hear the crackling as well. So it isn't practically. We thought it was maybe. The nobody wearing earphones. Sorted Chris out, and she's got earphones on today. Can you do something else, Chris?
Pardon?
Can you hear me properly, or am I crackling all the time?
I can hear you properly.
Okay.
Sometimes a little crackle.
Okay.
But not disturbing.
Well, there you go. Thank you for that. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to walk over and see if I can find a place to sit with no music. And let me just put this camera back and make it the big one. Let's do it like that. We go. So that's your beautiful sunset, Chris. Can you see that one?
I can't see anything.
Oh, because what I did was set Christina's thing up, and she's doing something else. So the thing that she's doing is right in front of the screen, so she can't see anything because she doesn't know where to click. Anyway, I'll let you go, Chris. Do you want to say anything to the people?
Yeah, have a good time.
We will. We will. I will. But the last one was have a few beers. Was that one the last one? You're breaking up there.
Can you throw me out now?
I can throw you out now. Say goodbye.
Bye.
And she's gone. Okay, was the crackling worse when Chris came on? Red Sox Foster Lowell. Okay, the Chatnam was a lovely little village. Had a walk around last time visiting Tenerife through the bars and restaurants. Satisfied. Fabulous views from the Pearl of Greece. Tim, I can't hear crackling. As clear as a bell, mate. Looking good, Christina. Dave Shufflebotham. Thank you very much, Dave. So let's go ahead and take you around Pearly Greece. And in the background there, you can see Little Britain. In fact, we can walk up and have a look at that one. So we'll have a look there. So they're all parking up the street here. I'm just glad that I could just park at home and walk down. So there's the Italian corner, or Rincon Italiano, or Rincon Italia. Well, it's actually open, but I think it's shutting down now, is it? I know it's taking the thing off for the ice cream. Gelato. Gelato. So Italian corner is a restaurant. Little Britain supermarket. I don't think this has been open for a while either, unless I just don't get here for opening times. It used to be open until 10 o'clock at night, or 9 at least. Okay, I'm going to take my life in my hands now and go across the road. So we go to Rincon Italia. Cesarada. So they moved from down the corner there, the Pearly Greece. This is, what's your name? ¿Cómo se llamas?
Anna.
Anna, this is Anna. Are you closing now?
Sí.
Okay, then have a great time.
Thank you
I wish
so
you
much.
I wish you more people. Okay, that was Anna at the Italian corner. I've never eaten there. I don't eat a lot in town actually, just Little Britain and the Indian. Not Little Britain, Little Germany. So let's nip over there. I was going to go to the Casa Maria, but I've decided against it because of the music. But I'm going to go up. What's happening up here? That was Webby for a buddy.
What's up, my friend?
Gracias, gracias. Para más que nada, gracias. What we got up here? Somebody coming that bibbed me. There he is. Webby the man. You're live. You're live in front of 267.
And I'm sure one or two will probably know me from going back on. How are you, Tim?
Doing well.
Beautiful day, man.
It's a fantastic day.
Yeah.
What was the bar you had at the up at the?
Well, I had 3 pubs back in 1994. I had the Plough-In.
The Plough-In.
Then I had the Webby's Bar.
Webby's Bar in Fanya Bay.
And then I had the world famous garden in Fanya Bay for 10 years and sold that in November of last year.
And now you're a man of leisure.
Handball, pub, football, horse racing.
Uh-huh. Cool, dude. I'll have to interview you. Yeah. Give us a thumbs up. No, Steve C just sent us £5 for a lovely view. Thank you very much, Steve C.
You can interview me within the next 2 or 3 weeks. I'll be on board, big man. All right?
Okay.
Look forward to it.
We'll come and do an interview.
I look forward to it. You too.
See ya.
Okay, thanks. See you, Tim.
There's Webby. My mate Webby. Right. Let's get up here. Okay, I'm not going to film the Monte Cristo because they don't like it. Blame them. Because who do you want? Can I do my show again? Yeah? Yeah? There we go. So we're back where we were. Okay, we put this down. Take a seat. Order a beer. And get the thing running. Okay, I'm going to bring this a bit closer in so I can read. First of all, off come the glasses, and off comes the mask. Oh, that's better. Bit sweaty behind those masks, the truth. Get me straightened up a bit. There you go. And I don't really need the earphones until somebody else comes in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this one off. I'm in all my glory. Oh, yes. I can order a beer anytime I like, I suppose. 275 people looking. Welcome if you just arrived. Then I've had a walk around the village and I've had a problem with the microphone again. In fact, I'm going to take this backpack off. Now I get the microphone out of my shirt and clip it where it's supposed to be because there's no wind here. And I usually have a dead cat, which is like a big furry thing on this one. Messiani Ferrag, thank you so much. I always mess your name up, I'm sorry, but I think it's Messiani Ferrag. Thank you so much for your donation. Enjoy your drink, you deserve it. Great, thank you. So I can have two now, thank you very much. Don't tell Chris. So, what do you want to know? What do you want to know? Okay. You should have a water, you put back all, you just walked off back with the beer. See, the thing was, I was doing the walking so I could have a beer. I know you shouldn't do that, but yeah, I'm only going to drink when the day's got a tea in it. Montag, Dienstag, Mittwoch, Donnerstag. That's my joke. That's my little joke. So while I'm sat here, I'm waiting for my... Una cerveza grande, por favor. Can I have a big beer, please? And I'm going to do the COVID. So branding, stick the COVID thing on, wherever that is. There we go. Monsieur COVID. And I'll put my logo on, how's that? The new logo. Trust me, Tim, look into the Rode Wireless 2, brilliant. You know, I was thinking of a wireless, but I'm thinking of doing something else. I am thinking of doing something which might not work. But I'm going to upgrade a lot of stuff, and I really want a switcher with real cameras. I'm fed up with the phones, the truth. Phones are okay for mobile, but if you're stood alone. So, but I did look into the Rode. Well, I've looked at a lot of microphones, to say the truth. I just haven't bothered. Lee Shaw, thank you very much. Have a beer on me, mate. We'll have a few more in September. You can cut my hair if you like, Lee. I believe you did a bit on Annie the other day, today. So you can cut my hair as well. You can cut my hair as well. What else we got? So COVID, let's do the COVID. Okay. Brand banners. So I've been looking at the COVID every day and I'm down, but I only show you on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Let me just get this. Here he comes. Thank you very, very much. Muchas gracias. Oh, there we go. So, sorry. Cheers and thank you very much for everything. I bet you're all sort of going, oh, pint of Dorada. Where's the frost? They know I don't like a frosted glass, you see. They know I don't like a frosted glass. Let's hope we can travel in September. I think we can, actually. I think it'll be okay. So obviously the president of the European Commission has proved me totally wrong again, because I said they would never bring in a vaccination passport, and they haven't. What they've brought in is a health passport, and this health passport is where you can put all the things that you've done for your health on it. And basically it says if you've been vaccinated, or if you've been vaccinated, or if you've had a test or something. Just waving to a friend of mine. If you're vaccinated or you have a test or something, so it'll be on the travel pass. And they don't want to call it a passport because that will assume that they're going to stop you doing something if you haven't had certain things. And I don't think that's right. I don't think that's what they want to do. It might end up like they're going to do that. It might end up they're going to do that, unfortunately. But they shouldn't do it. It's not in the European Constitution. Wow, Andrew Horseman, thank you very, very much. I will have my next 2 beers then. Oh, 3 beers. That man. Oh, you're going to get me drunk, aren't you? You're going to get me singing, aren't you? I can tell. I can tell. But I can drink a lot of beer. I can drink a lot of beer. I don't drunk when I've had beers. I just sound very intelligent, as though I know what I'm saying, but what comes out of my mouth is total rubbish. A bit like now. Okay. There we go, COVID. So this was yesterday. Oh, I didn't change the date, but the date is changed, I think. Yeah. Let me just go and change it so you're not confusing you. Edit. This is the... What's the date today? Oh, it's the 1st today. Happy St. David's, buddy. Dewi Sant is the St. David in Welsh. Dewi Sant. This is Dydd Dewi Sant, I think it is. Dydd? I think it is. Day. The 1st of the 3rd. 1st of the 3rd. Or if it was Andrew saying it, it'd be the 1st of the... And save. And then here's the 28th. So here we go. So Canary Islands total yesterday on the 28th was 5,739. So we actually came below the 6,000 active cases, which is good, but it was up from the day before. Then Tenerife was 2,353, 2,353. And that went up as well. Arona 75 was the only one that went down, and Adeje 104 went up. But if anything's under 100, it's not going to be that much, because we have a population in Adeje alone of over 50,000. Well, 47,000 plus a few. 47,000 registered, around about 50,000 residents. So that's not bad, 100 people. Dorado boosts metabolism, 5 pints. Your head is lighter. Very well done. Only drink Tuesday, Thursday, today and tomorrow. I like that. I like that. All teas. There we go. There we go. Sorry, Mr. Stark. Where are you tonight? I'm actually back in. Masala. But go back and watch the beginning, because the beginning was quite good. Because I walked around the village first. I started at the roundabout. I'm sorry. Oh, and Callao Street's open as well. That's the one next door. They've been closed for a while. Italian, and so that's a very good bar, but it's a bit too near to the Monte Cristo, which is very loud, because that's a lot of people there. Let me just show you Monte Cristo over there. So next door's Callao Street. Those are the people at Monte Cristo. So they have got a local following. So basically, they're very good. They are very good. Okay, so what we're going to go back. Let's turn this camera off again. Okay. So yeah, go back to the beginning and have a look around the village there. I think you can make it tonight. KS, he's tried. Oh, what did KS say? Who's there? Gordon must have worked hard yesterday. Oh, right, okay. Not to worry. Worry-o, as they say. I've got a light behind me again. He was thinking I'll be Tom Herdman, wouldn't I? Let me do it like this. Talking of Tom Herdman, I can see him down the bottom there. Hey, Tom. I'll bring you on in a minute. I'll just finish the COVID thing and then I'll bring you on. Make sure that your camera's sideways. And I can see your earbuds. I can see them. Make sure your camera's sideways. There you go. And Willie Rushton, hoping to try a little Germany in September. Let me know when you come down. I'll make sure that you get a nice table. Good evening, says Carl. Not seen Gordon on here for a bit. El Cid has been very busy today clearing up the garden. Gordon Squire is dapper. They're all dapper guys. They're all dapper guys. So let me finish the COVID here. So what we're going to do is that. And then today, so you can see the difference, is active COVID ticket, Canary Islands total 5486, which is down from the 57. Tenerife 2241, which is also down. Arona 73, which is down. Adeje 103, which is down 1. And Granadilla Bona is down a lot from 92 to 79. Is that the 7-day average has actually dropped below 50 again, so that's good. We are still in level 2, so that means there's only 6 people out on the table, 2 people at the bar. I'll leave that running for a while. 6 people at the table, 2 people at the bar, and curfew between 11 and 6. So that's quite good. So let's take this off, go to the banners, and take that off. Let's go to this view and bring Tom on. So I need my earphones for that. Let me just, Tom. Got to wet me whistle. So here we go. Add authenticated user. Can you say again? I can't hear you, mate. Have you got a microphone on this on your earphones? Have you got a microphone on it?
Can you hear me now?
I can, but you're taking your earphones out, aren't you?
They're broke.
They're broke.
I'll take it.
Have you got your TV on?
It's turned off.
Good man. Good man.
I switched it off for the wall.
I can still hear the feedback starting. So what we're going to have to do is cut this short, I'm afraid, because I don't want it to end up that it goes round and round and round. So what did you do today? You put some new...
I went out filming. I went to ask him.
Okay. And what did you ask him? Or he's asking a place?
Yeah.
Okay.
On 428 subscribers.
428, that's great. Tom, before I let you go, before I kick you out because you don't have proper earbuds, and I promised myself I wouldn't let people on with earbuds because of the thing. Before I kick you out, don't forget, go to Tom Herdman's YouTube website and subscribe. Watch a few of his things from the beginning to the end because he also has to get a lot of views, not of how many views, but a lot of timing views, because these timing views are important for him. So to get his channel up and running. So he needs 1,000 people and he needs 40,000 hours of watch time. So in fact, you're better off doing longer shows, Tom, with more content and more interesting content. So, but a lot of your stuff is very good. The weather hasn't been that bad, but it hasn't been that good either. So I'm sure you're going to get it when you come over here. It's going to be great. That's enough of me talking, Tom. I'm gonna love you and leave you and chuck you out, mate. He's gone. He's gone. That was good. But I could hear my voice coming back, feeding back. And I'd like to thank Ian Miller, who went and did a fantastic analysis of all the past shows. And he walked in and he noted down when the crackling started. And it was always when I had a guest on, and it was always when the guest was didn't have earbuds. So I think the system here, the way it works, I can go and test my stuff. That has echo cancellation and what else is it? Automatic volume control. So if I speak a bit louder, it's going to tone it down. It's like a compressor or a limiter maybe. And so, thank you, Mark. Yeah, good policy. Yeah, in fact, I've changed the website now to timothydown.com/live, and this is how you get into the show. There's a button there, and before the button, it does tell you turn your phone sideways, have a light behind you, and wear earbuds or else I can't let you on. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so it's echo cancellation and automatic volume control. Now a lot of people have asked me, why are you doing it like that, Tim? Why can't you do it like everybody else who just sticks a phone on a table and talks? And I don't want to. That's the answer. I love the tech. I love the possibilities. I love the way that you can show different things in different ways. I love the way that you can have a bit of production value, you know, although that shot isn't great, but that's why I do it. And not only that, but it's a hobby that's turned into a self-sustaining hobby. So all you guys who are donating or doing anything, all the money goes back into the channel, right? It does go back into the channel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade a couple of cameras, maybe smaller cameras, especially for my balcony banter. Now, I know that a balcony banter isn't everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay because that's a different animal. And I know that the Freaky Friday, is going to be different bars in the future, but because the tourists around, it's you just can't do it, you know. And then the Monday one, I'm going to be walking. So there's going to be 3 different ways. If you want to see a walk around, it's going to be Monday and get a little bit of weight. Wednesday's balcony banter with Juliani Nindel and Cleo O'Flynn, and of course, lovely Christina. And then on Friday, it's Freaky Friday. And I'm thinking, I've talked Christina to come with me if we stay out for dinner, because her biggest problem was on Freaky Friday, we finish at 7. I'm not packed up till 7:30. Then I want a drink. And we're not home by 8 o'clock, and I'm cooking. And so we're eating 8:30, 9 o'clock. So unless I cook beforehand, like I've done tonight, and just have to warm it up in the oven, it's a bit of a pain on Friday. So I thought, well, no, we'll just go out for dinner. We'll find a place that's wheelchair friendly and go out for dinner. So that might be a good thing as well. And I want to be able to show it around, and also it's fun. It is fun. I find it very interesting going in and learning all the stuff. Because if you're not learning, then you're sort of vegetating, aren't you? Especially, I mean, my full-time job at the moment is looking after kids. And it is a full-time job because we have a routine that we've got to do. So we sleep. I get up in the mornings now and go a walk. Then I come home and shower, and I'm finished. It's nearly 10 o'clock. Tina does a meditation in the morning now, and then at 10 or 10:30, I'll start getting her ready for brunch. And so she showers, and I mean, she looks quite, sat in a wheelchair, but she can't really move. The only thing she can actually move is her arms and her head. So she can't get up at all on her own from the waist down. Basically, she's immobile, and so anytime she needs to move from one chair to another or to the loo or somewhere else, I've got to do that. So I'm picking her up, putting her down, taking her in and out of the shower. We are going to get the shower room, and I'm just waiting for a little bit of cash. And not only that, but also the German Social Security people are going to pay towards the change. So that's good. Mark Wilson says, great idea for Freaky Friday. Yep, it is a good idea. I think we're going to find a different restaurant and see if it's wheelchair friendly. So just give it a little bit of an edge, So it's not English breakfast. That's the McMaster domain. And it's Crackmaster's doing a great job showing you all the bits of the island that we can't go to as wheelchair users, and he's also doing restaurants out in the top and everything like that. And Tom came back in. Did he fix something? We'll have a look in a minute. And so and Andrew's doing some great stuff with the drones. So I love the way he's doing the drones. And he's also doing stuff other than coffee houses, he was saying. So that'll be very good. And here's the boss. We just get the boss on. Hi, boss. Fine, thank you. What's the best in town? Masala. He thinks I'm after a freebie. He doesn't know you've already bought them. Let's turn this off. Let's get Tom back on, see what he's got to say. He's fixed his microphone problem. So, Tom, have you fixed your microphone problem? Put your thumb up if you have. He's lying again, isn't he? He hasn't got his earphones in. Okay, he's going to say something. I'll bring you on.
I'm on the laptop.
You're on your laptop, but you still need your earphones.
Oh.
Because what's happening is my voice comes out of your speakers and goes into your microphone, and then it feeds back. I
don't know that.
And then the crackling starts. Let me just kick you out for a minute. So he's going to go and get his earphones. Good, thanks. Yeah, so while Tom's getting his earphones, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the Monday, Wednesday, Friday is going to be different. I am going to do some drive arounds. People said they prefer walk arounds. So that's going to be the Monday one. I'm still going to do the drive arounds, but to tell you the truth, I do. Okay, well, we're telling what the day looks like. The day looks like, to me, the day is very, what's the word? very full up until about 3 o'clock. So getting up, getting ready, having brunch. After brunch, I do my podcast while Christina's listening to a book. Then Christina's got a routine of going to a chair, listening to audiobooks until she goes to the bathroom, and then on the bathroom, and then comes back. And then eventually about 3:15, I can basically get out. And sometimes I'm just too knackered to get out, really. So I just have a lie on the bed for half an hour while Christina's doing whatever. Then at 4 o'clock, she gets into her other chair, which is like an electric chair she can move about in. And she sits herself in front of the TV and listens to stuff there, game shows that she does, stuff like that. So it's really hard to get out in the afternoons, and then I got to start doing dinner, and after dinner I don't want to go out. So sometimes people say, oh yeah, you're a man of leisure and all that, but our day is really packed. And on Monday, Wednesday and Friday, I'm stressed because at 4 I've got to get everything ready between 4 and 5. And then at 5 I can, all the other people or whoever it is coming here, travel to wherever I'm going, and then I go live at 5:55. So basically that's what we're doing at the moment. So let's have a look, see what the great idea, Tim. Treat yourselves on Friday. You look, Christina. Yeah, Christina. We had a great time at Little Germany on Friday. Actually, it was really, really good. We had I had the Schweinerückensteak, is pig back steak. So it's a pig back. I don't know what it is in English. There must be a pork something or other. And right at the end, there's a fillet bit, and it's above the fat, if you like. So it's like, I don't know if it's the neck end or the other end, but right at the end. And he takes that off and marinades it overnight. And then he schmores it. I don't know how he does it, but it's so soft. And he does it with like onions on top and a little mashed potato with a gravy in it, with extra gravy. And you can either have salad or vegetables, steamed vegetables. They're really, really good. Here, they do a great selection. I showed you the menu last time I was here. But basically, you pick whatever you want, your meat, your vegetable, or your cheese, or whatever you want. You tell them how hot you want it and what type of curry you want. So that means you can either have one of the tomato, like a jalfrezi, or you can have a korma, which is more sort of, I think it's coconut, I'm not sure. But you can have the milder ones, and then you can tell them how hot you want it. And they'll actually make it to a particular grade of hotness. They've got fantastic starters, and they've also got desserts. And the sides are really good as well. I like the onion bhajis and the vegetable samosas. They're really good. So if you ever come here, they've got plenty of seats outside. There is a few seating inside. They do takeaway as well, and they deliver within the area. So if you're in the village and you just fancy a takeaway, come down, give them a call, and they'll deliver there. So that's Masala. Let me just show you the camera here. Masala. I believe means mixture, spice mixture. I can see Ian came on and Tom's there again. So let's see if we can get those on for the last 48 minutes, the last 10 minutes. So let me turn this camera off, get my ears on. I'm going to bring, Tom went out. I'm going to bring Ian on, but he stopped his camera. So, and here's Ian. Hey, Ian, how's it going?
Not too bad. I was listening to you.
Okay. So now Ian's got his earphones in, and I don't think there's anything. Can you say something, Ian?
Yes. How now, brown cow?
No. I mean, say something like what you were doing, because you've been working really hard for me, and I want to thank you very much for that.
Oh, it's no problem. It's no problem. I've just went back through 1, 2, 3, 4 shows, and I've just sort of taken my time and picked up all the wee bits where it was, getting really bad on it. And I was speaking to one of my contacts. Unfortunately, the technology has moved on quite a lot since I was involved in it. And it was actually him I was getting the wee bit 1 or 2 hints from. But it is obvious, if you're going to be coming in like what I've just done there just now, anything round about you must be switched off. You must either have headphones on or that, or else you will create a back loop. And once that loop gets into the system, it just starts crackling and chattering and what have you.
And also, I think that the echo cancellation that's in this system is also not that fantastic, because it'll duck the voice. If we both talk at the same time, it'll duck one's voice. So you're playing about that as well. And also, I found out that it's only being pushed out at 65 kilobits.
Oh, right.
Don't know, that was what you look pretty. I thought it was a friend of mine, actually, but it wasn't. I'm a stalker now.
Go on.
No, you go ahead, sir.
No, you still get a wee chat just now and again, like, but it's nothing to worry about. I mean, the network picks up a lot of stray signals as well.
And don't forget, I've got two things. I've got two iPhone and iPhone next to each other as well, so that might be some sort of interference there.
Yeah.
But I've tried it apart, and it's the same. So
right.
I also did some testing apart, and it is the same. So I'm going to get another beer.
Has Tom got himself organised? Bring him on and
I'm going to bring him on, and we'll see. Yeah, we're going to see what happens.
I'm back.
Yeah, back, my friend. So we're going to put you massive there, Tom. You got your earphones in?
I'm on the laptop.
Well, that's really good, and you're good and loud as well. As before, you were too quiet. So that's a better picture as well. The laptop's a better picture than your phone.
It's still crackling.
I don't think so. I can't hear a crackling. Can you hear crackling, Ian? It's frozen. It looks like Ian's frozen. You killed Ian.
Oh dear.
You were killing Ian.
Yeah, that appeared to be an internet connection there.
Okay. Ian's fruit bowl's looking tempting, people are saying, and somebody else said you're back in the Pink Floyd era, the Wall.
Oh yes, yes.
David Buckley says no crackles here.
Oh, that's all right then. That's good.
That's good.
It's freezing in Perth. Ian can make a start on the fruit.
Ian can make a start on the fruit. I'll wait till it's finished, Phil. Wait till the show's finished.
Look. So, Tom, what's that behind you there? What's that? Is that a netball? Is it behind you?
No, it's a football.
A baseball.
You're there.
I'm there, am I?
We're there, the McMaster and Andrew.
Hey, cool dudes, the three egos.
Yeah.
And what's the football? If it's for me, I'm not here.
No, hold on.
It's Manchester United.
Manchester United. I used to know Manchester United. It was a football team in the town where I grew up. You had to be blue or red when I was a kid. If you were a City fan and the Manchester United fans would get you, they beat you up. That's what they always said. I never got beaten up, and the other way around as well. So it was all sort of like hearsay. I mean, but there was a lot of hooliganism when I was a kid. I was like 16, 1976. So from 14 to 16 was sort of the football times, and I ended up just not bothering getting involved. I went to a Bury match, which is where I went to school, and they've closed the ground now. I don't think there is a Bury Football Club anymore. But they've closed that, the gig lane. But so I ended up just not getting involved in the football thing. I tried a bit of rugby as well, but I just couldn't be standing out in the cold. That was my.
I'm at 430 now. It's going up.
430. Wow, it's gone up. People have gone from my channel and subscribed to you. That's great stuff there.
I'll tell you one thing, Tom. That's a smashing picture you've got the other night. You're spot on there.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Manchester United? Are you a United fan?
Yeah.
I'll let him off. One of the Dundee teams, the United one. Dundee United.
Dundee United.
I've let the cat out of the bag now.
Between brick wall and the fruit bowl, can't stop laughing. Honeybee Louise.
Well,
Webby says, "Hi Tim, hope you're both well. Canaries, hope. Okay, I'll start that again. Tim, you're both well. Will Canaries open as a whole or as individual islands? Hopefully soon. We're actually open. That's the problem. We are open, and we're open for any European country that is off the severe list. And there's a couple of extra bans in place in the whole of Spain, the UK, Brazil, and another South American country that I can't remember. I mean, I know what the countries are, I just can't remember which one. Because of, and South Africa, because of the different strains. So that's the problem we have. We have this problem that there are three things stopping you coming. The first thing is the UK ban, where every 2 weeks we decide whether the UK is, if the different strains are going to be a problem. Then you've got to have your R rate is below a certain level to become a non-risk country. So that's the second thing stopping you coming. And the third thing stopping you coming is your government saying no travel until May 17th, I think it is. So we are open for business right now, as long as you are European and not on the high risk list. You can drive, you can travel. The only thing you'd need would be a PCR test or a LAMP test or an MRA test or whatever it is. One of the three tests that are used to let you in. Also, you've got to fill out the form to say where you're staying and what hotel you're going to be in and where you're going to stay and stuff like that. And von der Leyen was saying earlier, has also said some sort of health check or health pass, which isn't a passport, but sort of a list of things that you've had done. So if you've had a test and you had the vaccine, then you're going to be favourable for a holiday. But I don't know if they're actually going to stop people coming that don't have the vaccine. I don't know. Yo, yes, Tom.
I've seen lots of comments here. People saying, I need a moderator.
You need a moderator?
Yeah, I do.
You get so many people in the chats on your lives.
Yesterday, someone was bullying me.
Oh, somebody's trolling you?
Yeah.
The thing is, if people, you don't need a moderator. What you need is to engage with the person once. You engage with them, you find out what the problem is, and if they're just troublemakers, you ban them next time. I mean, unless they're swearing and stuff, but you can set your channel up that you can block certain words.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was a problem earlier on for people who were blocking certain words, and that would block certain things. So I don't want to get into that, but lots of fake accounts. Oh my God. I don't think they're talking about you, are they?
I don't know.
KS Caretaker. I tried to help Tom yesterday, but he definitely needs one. Okay. Well, let's see. Why don't you invite KS Caretaker to be on later? Who's Tom Ann?
Hey.
Yeah,
Hello.
This is Tom.
I'm the guy.
You're the guy.
My birthday is not long. 31st of October to go.
Halloween. Scary boy. How old are you going to be?
24.
24. You young puppy. Okay.
I wish I was 24 again.
I don't want to be 24 again. Ian, there's no way I'll be 24 again. No way. I'm quite happy being 60. I'm quite happy looking forward to my little pension and looking forward to taking a relax. And
yeah. You're like me. I'm wanting somebody to get me a nice garden gazebo at the top of my garden so I can just sit and relax in it.
A garden gazebo, is that a woman?
No, that's yeah. I know what you mean.
Neil Davis is saying, Tom, I try to help out the channel, but you can't see my comments.
Yeah, for some reason, Neil, I can't see him. I don't know why. Maybe it's broke. I don't know.
There's two things you can do, Tom. If you're using StreamYard, you can go into settings, and there's a setting that says you have to authenticate to come online. Or if you're not publicly subscribed to Tom, I don't think you can see the name. I'm not sure. My birthday is a bit closer. It's in 2 days' time. Okay, so that means on Wednesday we're all going to sing happy birthday to Carl Rushton. Cool dude.
If you haven't subscribed, guys, please consider subscribing to my channel and Tim's channel.
Thank you very much, Tom. Thank you very much.
Good man, Tom.
We're all going to subscribe to each channel when he makes one.
Yeah.
It's going to be the Brick Gardener. The Brick Gardener.
Oh, come on now, come on. Behave.
Lee Grant, what's the name of my channel? It's called Tom Herdman. Here.
Yep, it's his name, Tom Herdman. In fact, we're going to do this now. I've always said I'll do this, and I always say I'll do it later. Right now.
Yeah.
DOM capital HERDMAN add banner. That's him.
My channel, guys, please subscribe if you can.
Hey, Darren's just on. Hi, Darren. He needs one. He's done well to stay up for 14 minutes. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So it's up to the hour now. So if nobody's got any other questions, and if there's anything that I haven't answered that you've written, please. Oh, here we go. Can you draw a British pension if you're a resident there? Peter Blake. Let me answer that one. Pensions work, or what pensions have worked up until Brexit, is that any work that you do within the European Union is counted towards your stamp, if you like. And each country's got a different way of collecting stamps, different way of calculating what the ratio is between stamp payment and what you get as a pension. So, but most of them are to do with how many that you've got no gaps. That's what it is. So what you do is you write to Newcastle, which is the overseas pensions office for the UK, and they send you a list of all the records of the stamps that you paid in your working life. So I've been working since I was 16, so that was 19. In July 1976 at Scapa. I froze.
You're frozen out, Tim.
Am I back, guys?
You're frozen out.
Am I back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I froze. Okay.
Yeah, you're okay. You're okay.
Okay, so where was I? I was saying write to Newcastle and they'll send you a list of all the record of what you've worked in Britain. And what you do is you take that to the country that you live in and give it to them, and they include it in the working time that you have in that country. And then if you go to a third country, like I came to Spain, became self-employed, then I took my stuff and did that over there. When I was in America, my company actually paid the stamp in Germany, so there wouldn't be a gap. And when I was in China and Singapore, the company paid as well, because I was working for the same company. So they sent me on what was called a delegation. So I've got no gaps from 1976 till now. When I came here in 2014, because I was looking after a German national, they paid my stamp as a carer in Germany. So that means I have a full time in Germany, plus the time in Spain, plus the time in Britain. And so you can claim a pension from any of the countries that you paid in. You can only pay for a certain particular, you only get paid for when you work though, unless you get 15 years in, and then after 15 years, you get a lifelong pension. So I was self-employed for 3 years here. That means I can only claim a pension when I'm 65 for 3 years in Spain. But because I work from 16 to 28 or 29 in Britain, including time in college, then I will get a 60% cut of whatever the pension is when I'm 67 and a half, if I make it there.
Yep.
And Germany classes my whole working life and says if you're 45 years in, then you can retire 2 years early. So instead of
Right,
65, you can retire at 63.
Right.
But then they changed it to people of my age that went up to 67, but it was prorated. So I can actually retire with a full pension at 64 and 4 months.
Right.
So in 4 years and 4 months, or in 4 years, I can retire.
Yeah.
With a full pension, a full German pension. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can actually retire at 63, but then 12%.
Yeah.
Hey Tim, will
Yes,
your subscribers called the Macman subscribe to my channel?
The Macman. Well done.
The Macman.
Thank you very much, Macman. Yeah, he was the guy that bought me third drink, which I haven't had yet.
Thank you, Macman.
Thank you, Macman. Yo.
Tim, I need to pop out.
No problem, Ian. Thank you very, very much for all your fantastic work, and thank you. Oh, someone help Tom.
I'll catch up with you. I'll catch up with you later on. Okay.
That is perfect. Thank you very much.
And I'll email you the report for tonight.
Oh, thank you very much. I shall send a check.
No problem. Cheers, Tim. Cheers, Tom.
Ian.
Cheers, everybody. Bye.
See you. Bye.
I'm going live with Lee on Wednesday.
With who?
Lee, the Macmaster.
Cool, dude. On Wednesday. What time?
7 p.m.
Oh. I've got to finish early, ever.
No, you don't have to.
What I will do, send me an email so I don't forget. So send me an email on Wednesday so I don't forget. And then at the end of Balcony Banter, I shall push everybody who's watching me over to watch you and Lee. Is he watching?
I'm at 435 now.
Cool, dude. Do yourself a favor, Tom. Don't look. Don't look. Because it's not. I mean, it is important to get to the 1,000. But once you got to the 1,000, don't forget you need 40,000 view hours to go onto the monetization thing. So when you're looking at your analytics, the view hours is more important than the number of subscribers at the moment. So make engaging content that people are going to watch all the way through. And in fact, when you start the live, ask the people to watch till the end, because that's and tell them why. Tell them it's important that the view hours are up so that you can get a bit further.
23,000 now hours.
Very good. You need 40,000 and 1,000 people, but the more people you get, the more hours you get. So it's sort of like self-explanatory.
If you've seen the vlog today, you should see an air ambulance arriving. An air ambulance. Should be good.
Actually, there's somebody else gone live right now. I think it's Rick. So I'm going to finish off now. I'm going to say thank you very much to Tom.
Hey guys.
And kick him. Say thank you. Don't forget to go.
Guys, please consider subscribing. Smash the little bell for notifications, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.
Okay, and I go now because somebody went live at 7. I can't remember who it was. I think it was either Rick or somebody. I can't remember. It could be Andrew actually. And so go over and see one of those two. It'll probably be on your feed anyway. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you, especially those people that supported the channel. And I'll be having my last beer now before I go home. Tea tonight. Somebody asked what was having for tea tonight. It's the chimichangas again. I made 6 of them, and we've eaten 4, and there's 2 left. So I'm going to get some rice from here, and then go and eat the chimichangas back home. So, vamos a la playa. See you, everybody. Goodbye. Don't forget, Balcony Banter on Wednesday. I'm going to press the button now.